Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragalia Foundry, a fan channel where everything Dragalia Lost can be found. Well, we finally got it announced. The Persona 5 collab with Dragalia Lost is officially happening. Earlier today, a trailer was posted over on the Nintendo Mobile YouTube channel, and I'm going to watch and react to that with y'all together for the first time. Very excited to see this crossover event happening. It's a raid event. It'll be happening in late January, probably roll into early February as well. And we know one of the playable characters in this event is going to be Joker. Joker will be summonable or playable in some way, along with Arsene as sort of a dragon or maybe dragon drive of sorts available for him. I'm really excited about Persona having a crossover with Dragalia Lost. If you're a big Persona fan, now is a good time to jump into Dragalia. The way that Dragalia tends to work is it's just overall better to start earlier. You get to play in more events, therefore you accumulate more rewards. So if you're interested in jumping into Dragalia because of this, I would encourage you to start now. There are still some New Year's login bonuses happening. There's a really lucrative and good New Year's raid event happening right now, along with lots of double, triple drop events. So it is a good time to jump in just because of the New Year celebration. And basically Dragalia kind of rewards you the more you stick with it, the longer you play the game, as you can't necessarily collect from events that you missed that were limited time that happened in the past. So it just rewards you from keeping up with it. And for that reason, if you're on the fence about like, do I jump in now? Do I wait till the end of January when this Persona event happens? I would say go ahead and download it and start playing through the campaign, get yourself situated and started, kind of familiarize yourself, and that would put you in a really good position by the time this event comes out to make the most of it. So that's my 2 cents on that. As for Persona, honestly, I haven't played any game in the Persona franchise. I've played some Persona adjacent games, Shin Megami Tensei, of course, Tokyo Mirage Sessions that have Persona-like appeal. But frankly, I'm waiting for them to be on the Switch or in the Nintendo ecosystem somehow. I didn't play the Q games on 3DS, but I've never really been in the PlayStation ecosystem, and for now, that's prevented me from really enjoying these titles. I have heard Strikers is coming to the Switch, so I'd probably be looking to pick it up, and hopefully it would portend that one day Persona 5 would come to Switch or even its successor, even if that's pretty far off. Hey, I would even take Persona 4 Golden at this point since I've heard that's also quite the masterpiece, but from what I know of Persona 5, really stylistic menus, super cool graphics and music, the design is just really impeccable, and also a cool cast of characters, anime aesthetic, so I feel like it's a great fit with Dragalia Lost. I think it'll be cool to see some of our favorite characters interact in more of a modern setting. That could be really exciting. But let's go ahead and read the news post for this event, and then I'll check out the trailer, and that will pretty much end the video. One other thing I'll talk about as well, once we take a look at the trailer, is just the data mines, because there were significant pieces of evidence that this would be happening, and now this seems to be pretty much fully borne out. But there are some other things data mined that aren't announced here that may be of interest to you. Maybe you want to avoid spoilers, so we'll save those for the end. But here we go with the news post. As announced in the preview video broadcast on YouTube around January 8th, 2021 at 8 a.m., an event based on the Persona series of games will take place in late January. In this event, Joker and other characters from the Persona series will appear in Dragalia Lost as a part of the event's story and as adventurers that players can summon. So this basically confirms Joker is summonable, I think. Once Joker's Dragon Gauge is full, he'll be able to call upon Arsene to fight alongside him in battle. The way he moves and makes use of his weapons in Dragalia Lost takes inspiration from his appearance in his original games. Other members of the Phantom Thieves of Hearts will be available to summon, and one will join your roster as you complete quests in this event too. So a couple interesting things here. First, they say other members will be available to summon plural, suggesting at least 2 other summonable characters, and then they say another character will join you for free and play alongside you in the event. So at this point, we're looking at 4 characters for this crossover, which is pretty robust. So all of you who are big Persona fans and were saving your stockpiling your resources for this, good on you for saving, and hopefully that will mean you can clear 1 or 2 banners depending on how they handle this, or maybe even 3 banners. In Dragalia Lost, Joker and his friends will join forces with the Halidom to solve a strange incident in a brand new story. During this raid event's battles, players can enjoy graphics and animations that look like they came straight out of the Persona games. For further details on this event, please see the notifications posted in-game and on the official website in the near future. If you haven't seen the preview video yet, be sure to give it a watch at the link below. Alright, so I think that's what we're going to check out next. So let's see if I can't pull up YouTube here. There we go. And let's get started with this trailer.
Hello.
Yuji Okada looking fresh. Does he have a new cut for the new year? 2021. Alright, this is the game's director if you're more of a Persona fan and not familiar with Dragalia Lost. We haven't gotten all that many crossovers before, so there we have it. Persona 5 Strikers. Cage Desire. And I saw for the Japanese variant, I think it's called Desire Lost. Got that music kicking in the background.
In Persona 5 Strikers, a high school student known as Joker.
Oh, nice. Anime cutscene. And a little bit of explanation about the nature of Persona 5 Strikers.
This game serves as the sequel to Persona.
And hey, that was 3 other characters right there around Joker, so, you know, with 3 characters playable.
Takes place a short 6 months after the
Okay, a sequel to Persona 5.
The battle system
I understood this to be a prequel, actually, so maybe I'll wait on playing this until I play Persona 5, I don't know. Ah, screenshots of Dragalia Lost.
will join forces with the Paladin to solve
Joker's portrait looks really good there. Oh yeah.
raid events battles. Players can enjoy
Oh, the graphics! And in the cell shading!
out of Persona 5 Strikers.
Okay, I'm liking that.
What's more, players will be able to
And a
summon
raid
Joker
boss,
as an
it
adventurer.
looked kind of like Hypnos.
He moves and makes use of his weapons in Dragalia Lost. Takes inspiration
Summon Joker as an adventurer, and that's his portrait in game. Dagger and gun, looks like.
Once Joker's dragon gauge is full, he'll be able to call upon Arsene to fight alongside
Interesting, it seems like he's kind of like a Dragon Drive character. He doesn't transform himself.
Another adventurer will join your roster as you complete quests in this event.
Another character? Who is our welfare character?
For the latest details, stay tuned to the notifications posted.
I wonder if it's Morgana. I think Morgana's the little cat.
social media channels. The Persona 5 Strikers event is set to
Will you let them steal your heart?
2021.
Coming
I
late
hope you're looking forward to working with
January 2021. Alright, I think that's it. Pretty simple trailer, but effective. I'm excited for it. Sorry that the volume is probably a little low on that. I don't know if you could hear the music yourselves, but definitely excited about that. Let's pop back into Dragalia Lost, and at this point I will talk about some of what was data mined. So there is a little clue we have as to the nature of these characters that are coming from the Persona event. The data mine that took place a couple of months back around November, I think, at this point is fairly well borne out. In the campaign, we saw characters like Gatov, we saw Auriga, the Pope of the northern branch of the Alien Church, we saw Sheila. All of those characters did come into existence, and then for New Year's we got Seimei, we got Kuzunoha, we got Gozu Tenno, as well as Yoshitsune, as well as Doman as an NPC. All of these characters were named in this data mine, and they have come into existence. So at this point, a lot of this seems likely to pass. And as for the characters that were identified in regards to Persona, well, Joker and Arsene were named and identified, but so were Morgana, Panther, and Sophia. So if I had to guess, Morgana might be the free character. It seems like a cute character that everybody could get behind, and also isn't a waifu or husbando per se, so they might want to save those for the banners as they'd be more lucrative to try to get people to summon. And Panther and Sophia I could see being very popular on the banners alongside Joker as well. Now the other thing about this data mine that bears well for Dragalia Lost future that could be exciting is a lot of characters were presented from some of Cygames' other franchises and properties such as Grand Blue Fantasy. So I'm just going to name drop a few of these here: Cagliostro, Eustace, Fina, Grimnir, Lesia, Lucius, Monica, Narmaya, Orcus, and we even saw Nephrin, who's on the Braving the Unknown Wormprint, also dropped in this data mine. So Who knows if all of this will come to pass, some of it, none of it, but as of now, the track record on this is pretty robust. Just because characters are in the data, or their names are, doesn't mean they're necessarily going to be made manifest, but at this point, it seems very believable. It's actually not something we'd never see coming. It's something we kind of all saw coming and were able to prepare for. So I'll leave you on that note. Let me know which character you're most excited about, or just something you'd like to share about the Persona franchise and your involvement or your history with it, since I am a relative newcomer. Look forward to reading your comments below. Thank you as always for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.